everybody, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to the Triple M's. It is good to have you on board.
Today we're going to be talking about something that is very interesting. We're going to talk about out of this world. We're going to talk about the solar system.
We are going to talk about certain planets. Do you know the more we're thinking about things God created in space, the more it gets to show how big God really is.
Without much further ado, let's get started. Do you know the more we think about what God created in space, the more it gets to show how big God is.
Without much further ado, let's get started.
Do you know that as we live on Earth, we live in a planet that spins around the sun?
And as we spin around the sun, there are two planets in front of us that also spin around the sun.
The sun is so huge. It is a ball of fire. It shines so bright that you can see it far away, just like a star.
So let's look around the planets that are spinning around the sun.
You got the first one. It's called Mercury. Mercury is the planet closest to the sun.
You can imagine how hot it is. And then you have Venus. Venus is number 2 from the sun.
Venus is also hot, but not as hot as Mercury. Then we have our own beloved planet, Planet Earth.
Woohoo! Planet Earth is number 3 from the sun.
From then, you have planet number 4. It's called Mars. Mars is almost as big as Earth, but a little bit bigger than Earth. It's called the red planet because it does look red.
Before we get to a very, very, very huge planet, there is what you call an asteroid belt that is just made up of stones and rocks. Some of these
stones and rocks are many times the size of planet Earth, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars combined. Just imagine stones and rocks spinning around the sun.
And after that, we have got Jupiter. Jupiter is a huge, humongous planet.
I'm Jupiter.
You're not Jupiter, madam. Which has so much gas, and indeed poisonous gas. And its gravity is so much.
After Jupiter, you have a beautiful planet next. After Jupiter, we have a beautiful planet that has a ring. And that planet is called Saturn.
Saturn. It's spelled like
Saturn. So, that's the ring planet.
Ring, 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 ring. It is a very, 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 very indeed beautiful planet. Then you have another planet that follows it.
It's called Uranus.
Uranus!
It's another huge planet.
I'm a huge planet. And
after that, you have another big planet called Neptune. It is another big planet that spins around the sun. After that, you have one very distant planet at the edge of our fairy planet.
Pluto takes so many years to make a trip around the sun.
The further each planet is away from the sun, the colder it becomes. So all these planets have their own gravity, but all of them are held together by the gravity of the sun.
That's why they spin around the sun beautifully like that. Now because the sun is so huge,
there are other solar systems that are a million times bigger than the sun. And they have got their own solar systems of planets.
These solar systems are so big that when they come together, all of them, and when we look at galaxies with them, they look like twinkles of stars in the sky.
Some of them look like powder, which is just thrown into space.
Okay.
And the galaxy we're talking about is a Milky Way galaxy. And then we have other bigger galaxies that have their own solar system. They have their own suns and own stars.
Now, listen very attentively, Michaela. Every time you think about that, then you ask yourself, did these things just appear by themselves?
No. It's not like that. Somebody created this. Someone who is very powerful and above everybody else.
In some of the solar systems, there are other planets which have intelligent lives over there.
Even the Bible and prophecy tell us that there are 99 other worlds out there. One day when we are redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, we will all see each other and travel around the whole universe. Far as we can go, because God's love is everywhere, or always there.
Let's go to John 1 verse 1. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
The same was in the beginning with God. Through him, everything was made. There is nothing in the universe that was not made without the Word.
And that Word became flesh. And that Word became flesh and dwelt among men. And his name is Jesus Christ.
So, what are we learning in our story today? He created the universe so that we can marvel at his goodness. So we can look how big he is. We fall in love with him and worship him.
He created the universe so that we can enjoy his creation. We can enjoy his creation and we can marvel with his creation. Let us look forward to being saved one day, so that when Jesus comes to take us to heaven and then come back to earth after 1,000 years, so that we can explore these galaxies that we try to look at through our telescopes.
What a day it's going to be, because what we wish for is what we will be experiencing. So let's look forward to go to heaven, so that one day we can explore these galaxies, these stars, and solar systems. And through that we get to appreciate and love Jesus more.
And to put him in his place.
King of Kings, Lord of Lords,
Ancient of Days,
Savior and friend.
So take time to study God's creation and see how big God is. God bless you all. Until next time. Ciao.